So welcome to the first Ibiza quiz. We're going to start a brand new season in Ibiza, back at Club Hï. To be honest, I didn't expect it was such a success. No disrespect to these guys, but you know me from trance, and these guys are heroes in their own category, right?
Sort of,
and
if you say so.
In the mix, something magical happened because normally I'm on the stage with other trance guys, and I was in Hï, but for this year decided to collaborate with other Dutch heroes and to do something completely new. So my first question: how was your first season in Ibiza?
It was very surprising for me actually, because like you said, the first time we started doing this, we both saw it as a challenge. Like you saw it as a challenge, we saw it as a challenge, and we just went for it. In the beginning we were like, okay, is it gonna work? But I think after 3-4 weeks we saw already how packed it was. Our room was even packed, yes. And it worked. I mean, to see, let's call our style house music and trance. I think sometimes people they're done with house music, go to the trance stage. It's like a small festival every week, so people can go to trance and house music. So I think that's the reason why it works.
And but before we started, it was kind of scary.
Yeah, I know. And besides that, I think also because Armin is an example of, he stays true to what he's doing, and we're the same. We always follow our heart and play with our heart, and that works. I think people will always reflect on that on DJs. They try to feed off the energy of the DJ, and we always give our heart and energy and always the fullest 100% in everything we do. And Armin does the same thing.
And what was your favorite moment of last year? Your favorite memory? Is there something that springs to mind?
Well, the whole season was amazing, but the closing was like above everything, because everyone came together and we all had an amazing time. I think playing just the closing. I think we didn't even close. We were just playing until what time?
I don't even know. The closing I don't remember a lot actually, to be honest. But I think what was really memorable that we had one night, Afrojack, Martin Garrix.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the closing?
Was that the closing?
No,
I don't
it
think
was
so.
the second to last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody was there. If you think about it, how big that lineup was in one night actually, 5 big Dutch heroes in the DJ booth. Everybody went bananas. It was really crazy.
Did you learn any big lessons from last year?
Sleep a little more before the show. Yeah.
What makes you were doing the great back to back? What makes a great back to back set, do you think?
I think to go in without even talking, what are you gonna do?
It's also harder for to ask us this question, because for us it's not really back to back. For us, when I'm playing alone, it's more like I'm only 50%. So it's kind of hard.
You guys are playing back to back.
Yeah,
anyway. I don't know how you approach the set.
But how it started with us, the back to back, was teasing each other. Like, okay, I play this record. What are you gonna play? So keep the energy high, and that's how we still do it, but a little bit more balanced, I think.
So how do you? I mean, how do you guys prepare a set? Is it always like you're just gonna go with the flow, or do you, like when you do a big main stage set, or play a club in the Hï? You prepare every track that you're gonna play?
No, not at all. Actually, club sets we never prepare. Actually, we just know what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring the energy. We know what music we have both, and it's funny because sometimes we try to say, oh, play this track after this track, and he's already selected. So we so sync with that. I think the hardest thing for us is the 1 hour sets on festivals. That's where we go in and talk about what we want to do, because we normally, if we play 3 hours, it's really easy for us. But 1 hour sets for us is a little difficult.
But still, when we play Ibiza, it's a little different. When we play a Hï Our Room, because you don't select the songs that are really that loud and that outgoing. I think it's more. I wouldn't say loungy, but more chill.
What is the Sunnery James and Ryan Marciano? It's house music, but on steroids, or
high energy house music? Yeah, something on steroids. Yeah,
and sexy.
Yeah, it's really sexy.
Sexy house music.
Sexy house music.
Because I try to play some tracks of yours in sets of mine when I play like more clubby sets or longer sets, and the crowd reaction is totally different when I play it.
I think it's like as we're gonna play trance music now. I think people are gonna be like, and that's why it works between us. I think because that's what I say. You stand behind what you're doing. You can translate it to the crowd like what you play, and that's the same with us. I think if I give you my USB stick, you have to play with it. Like, oh, what do I have to do with this? How do I bring this to the crowd? And the same if I get your USB stick. This track went really hard when Armin played, but I played people looking at me. So
no, we've been playing some tracks of yours, but then I have to be like this, and then somebody looks at me, and it's like a little awkward, you know. So,
no, I mean the chemistry between us. I mean the track we made. You can't really put it in a box.
No.
I mean, you know, it's that's what I say. It kind of works somewhere in the middle.
Well, for me, doing a track with you guys was a challenge because, of course, our worlds are different, and I think we respect that in each other, that you are in your world, I'm in my world. And I think especially nowadays, maybe this, you know, it's not meant as a political statement, but I think you could see it like that. The way I am in the music industry right now is I don't want to see the differences.
Exactly.
I want to see where we can meet.
Exactly.
Without like you guys pulling you guys too much out of, because you know, when we went into the studio together, we had a clear mission to make a track that you could play in your sets and I could play in my set. That was a hard battle, you know.
Because it's nice to work with you because you say, listen, don't say you like it just because you really need to like it.
Yeah, because you have to play it.
And that was the thing for us. Okay, yes, let's go. And
you have to play it.
Yeah, and it was. I think it still works for us. Yeah. So, yeah. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Before each event, what's your weekly ritual?
My weekly ritual actually starts with preparing my radio show every week. So I go through all the new music. I organize it. I'm very organized in my software, and then I make folders. So I say, okay, this is my record box. This is what I want to play in this set. This is what I want to play in that set. But I always end up playing tracks from different folders. I never play exactly like how I organize it beforehand. I always go like, okay, maybe I can try this. I remember the first time I played in Hï, I was super scared because it was a brand new club and everything was new. And I thought I had to play really, really underground. Yeah. So my first set I played, I wasn't happy because it was too deep.
Too dark, yeah.
And people just came to see Armin.
Yeah.
So I decided to, a little bit like I did it in Vegas. I didn't want to please too much, but I want to give something a little bit and also want to play something that I could play. And I was very conscious that, because when you guys start playing, something happens in my room too. I can see when you guys start, because you start a little bit later. Yeah. Right?
Oh shit.
So I see that, because usually people come for my opening, but they also come for your opening because they want to, and then they start walking around. So for me, it was kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna, because I know you guys are already gonna play that housey stuff, so I'm gonna play something that, if you walk from your room to my room, it's not a slap in your face, but it is something different.
It's funny because that's how we approach it. We try to keep it really clubby in the club room.
Yeah. It's kind of funny you mentioned this also, because my moment I really was like, okay, this night is gonna work, is when we had Armin van Buuren shirts in our room. Like, this night is gonna do well. This is a good night.
So that's where you see that it works. People are they just loving the night. They go around and they accept it. It's really nice too. And your personal ritual, like something you do what people don't know. You wanna share it with us? Nothing?
No. My personal ritual is, well, I have a big crew, and I guess part of my ritual is going over the set a little bit with them. I don't want to leave them completely in the dark with everything that I do, so we usually have an intro.
Nice.
The intro is fixed. I usually tell them, like, okay, I'm going to play this track around this time, especially if there's somebody in the house that I want to play the track for. I usually know my last track as well. And I guess my DJ nap is my ritual.
Yeah.
I always, before every show, I have to sleep, even if it's like 15 minutes.
The same thing. That's a DJ thing.
That's a DJ nap. It's just like sort of clearing your head. And go like, okay, close off and just be like completely in the zone. And I just want to be in bed. I just want to watch some stupid cartoon or a stupid movie.
Just be on your own, yourself.
Be on my own, and then I feel energized.
We recognize it.
It's like top sport, you know.
It is.
Whether you like it or not, every set that we do, you're only as good as your last set.
True.
And we are very aware that every person that comes to the club deserves the best night.
That's it. So every party, people pay a ticket. For you, it's just another one, but you always have to put 100%.
No, 100%. Yeah, 110%.
So one more thing, what is always an Armin van Buuren rider? Always.
Well, recently, don't laugh. This is so not sexy.
Let's go, not sexy then.
It's actually tea with honey and coffee.
Oh,
Coffee.
Yeah, I like to go on. I stopped drinking a little bit because of the, you know, I'm not.
you look amazing.
28 anymore.
You look like it.
But no, it's coffee. Actually, I start drinking coffee now for every.
That's a father thing, I think. I started drinking coffee when I became a dad.
Yeah, drinking coffee for my show, and I feel nice and excited. I used to, you know, drink before every show, and if these guys are in the house, I always have to drink shots.
Yes.
But I gotta say, my favorite thing of the whole night, and this has become some sort of a tradition in our night in Ibiza, is when I finish my set around 5 or 4:45, I come to you guys in the booth. Sometimes I play along with them, sometimes I don't, but it's always like, I love to come to your room because the vibe is different.
It's chilling,
It's chilling, and there's always, you know, I don't know, these guys are always rocking it. The DJ booth is always full with friends and guests and nice people. So I always come to, if time permits, because sometimes, you know, you have to go on the next flight, but if time permits, I always come to your DJ booth, and those are my favorite memories, man. Seriously, not just from Ibiza, but I think from my entire career, because you guys bring something, you know, like, this is what every fan of you, and I'm sure you hear this all the time, but for me, it's like, you guys bring something unique, like positive energy, like, you know, I can't stop dancing when I see you guys playing.
We always say, and it's not because it's you, we're not trance guys.
No.
But to see you playing trance, how you enjoy it and bring it, that's what people want. That's what people appreciate, even if they're not like trance music, and that's what you have as well. So, that's where we connect somewhere, I think. Do you have one more question for?
Why is Ibiza still important for clubbers?
Wow.
Ibiza is still important for clubbers because it's the place where it all happens. Trust me, I do have a hate-love relationship with the island, because, you know, sometimes it's just too full, or you know, you're on the other side of the island, or, you know, you get too much in the chill mode and you have to play. But, you know, there is a magic about Ibiza, and it took me a while to understand the magic. First time I came to Ibiza was the year 2000. I played for Judge Jules on Judgment Sunday in Eden.
Wow.
And I didn't understand it, because everybody said, Ibiza, it's the hype, it's the big thing, it's a blah blah blah, and I was like, I don't get it. I don't get what is this thing about Ibiza? Why is it so special?
You have to grow into it.
You have to grow into it. You have to understand that the DJs play different. I think they excel. There's always an Ibiza record every year. There's a certain vibe on the island. You can't escape it, really.
Yeah.
There's these restaurants where you need to go. There's the nightclubs you need to see. There's the beaches. It's the sunset. It's a mix of everything that makes Ibiza what it is.
Yeah. Okay, from an artist's perspective, do you think it's important that Ibiza is still doing what it's doing? It's for DJs to go there and get inspired? Is it still important?
Yeah, if there would be one year I wouldn't go to Ibiza, I would still come just to listen to a couple of DJ sets, because there's always a special vibe going on.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Like this year, the Kolsch record, DJ Kolsch.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of the tracks that if I heard it already in I think April or May.
You can taste Ibiza already.
And it's like, oh, this is going to be one of those tracks that when they play it in a restaurant, people are going to go. And it's only in Ibiza. It's something, you know, with the water, the beach, with Formentera, with the restaurants during the day, like.
People adapt to the whole vibe.
One story I want to say about Ibiza. It's so funny. When you land in Ibiza and you come from Holland, first thing you do is you call the person that's waiting for you. So like, oh, come on, let's go. Where do we eat? What do we do? And the person on the other side, if he or she is longer on the island than 3 days, the person always goes, hey, what's up? Chill, man. I'm coming to you. Relax. And after 3 days, you're the same.
You're the same.
Because in the beginning you're like, okay, we have to go. Let's go play. Eat. When do we sleep? Where's my hotel? What's my
interview?
And then after 3 days you go like, hey man, no, I'm a half hour late.
Yeah, no worries.
No, don't worry. That's going to be fine. I'm showing up. Oh, it's okay, man. If you come a half hour later, it's fine.
That's also Spanish.
It's Spanish. You know, everything comes.
No, but I have the same thing when our friends have coming and then you pick them up from the airport. They're always the same way. It's actually true. I don't even want to invite friends anymore. I'm like,
stressed out. Yeah.
We're chilling.
We're chilling.
Ibiza has a different rhythm. If Ibiza is all about zoning out, relaxing with your friends, with your family, having a good time. And it just affects you.
So let's say Ibiza is a sort of detox for DJs. Musical detox. Yeah.
So this is it from Sunnery, James, Ryan Marciano, and Armin van Buuren. We really can't wait to see you this summer. It's the hotspot, and trust me, you will love it. Every night we're there.
Every Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday night we're there.
Having coffees before our set.
And we'll be partying with you. Looking forward.
Looking forward to see you.